Yeah, I think we're on. Yeah, looks on. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good day, a beautiful one today. We're going to listen to an artist, a guitarist who I have never listened to. The only way and reason I've heard of them is because you guys have been requesting his music for quite a bit. We're going to listen to Rory Gallagher. We're going to listen to the track A Million Miles. I have been, I have been thoroughly and heavily suggested and recommended to listen to the live performance off of the album Irish Tour 74. Because I see that the original song is on the album Tattoo, but everyone, everyone said I have to listen to the live version. So I'm doing what I usually don't do. I'm going against my own grain. I'm going to listen to the live version before listening to a studio version. But for right now, we're just going to listen to the live version here. So yeah, Rory Gallagher, I've never listened to him, but from your comments, you guys have compared him to Hendrix, better than Stevie Ray Vaughan, and all these other guys. So I'm excited to listen to Mr. Gallagher here. Just as an aside, because it's boring if you just get right into the music, listen to it, I say it's good, it's bad, it's whatever. Hey, listen, can I just tell something? Can I just vent to you guys really quick? I'm not a shoe person. I'm not like at all, okay? But I needed a new pair of shoes. I had to finally buy some shoes. I wear them until my shoes begin to collapse, fall apart, disintegrate. The heel, you know when the heel just kind of flaps at the back? That's when I wear my shoes till. So I got a new pair of shoes. I'm very like, find the right size. It's a cool color. And then just buy it. I barely even try it on, right? Like, so I got my new shoes. I'm not a shoe person at all, but can I tell you that these are the most uncomfortable shoes I've bought? Like, oh my god. I've had them like 2 weeks and my feet are just not agreeing with my shoe choice. So, yeah, shoes are important. Let's go ahead and get into the music. Rory Gallagher, A Million Miles Away.
This one, I'll just slow it down a little bit on this one. It's a new song called A Million Miles Away. Hope you like it. a song on the lips of everybody. There's a smile all around the room. There's conversation overflowing.
Why not?
But I sit here with the blues. This hotel bar has lost all its people. The piano man has caught the last bus home. The old bartender just collapsed in the corner. Why I'm still here, I just don't know. I don't know. I'm a million miles away. I'm a million miles away. I'm sitting like the driftwood on the windy bay. On the windy bay. I'm a million miles away. Million miles away. I'm sitting like the driftwood on the windy bay. Sunny way. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I have a question. I have a question, an honest question. A Million Miles Away, Rory Gallagher. This has to be one of... Hold on, let me raise this up a little bit so you guys can hear me. This has to be one of... Like... I'm just imagining it's the first time I'm hearing Rory Gallagher. This has to be one of the best tracks, like, ever, right? This has to be one of those classic songs that everyone knows that, you know, somehow escapes me. But me listening to it, this sounds like one of those songs. You know, like, on everyone's top songs of all time, this has to be one of them. I don't know. For all I know, this could be Gallagher's filler. And if his filler is like this... Kidding me? No, seriously. All joking and kidding and fun and games aside, this has to be like one of those classic tracks. This has to be on the Mount, not Vesuvius. It blows up like it, but this has to be on like the Mount Olympus, the Mount Rushmore of classic tracks, like top 10, top 100 classic rock songs. Has to be. I really want to know, me coming fresh to Mr. Gallagher, like, I don't know where this ranks in his discography, but it has to be like top 5, right? How perfect is that? I kept on saying it because I couldn't stop thinking about it, but all the guys and all the gals that recommended to me listening to Mr. Gallagher, you were not kidding. You were not lying. You weren't exaggerating when describing his ability. Perfect guitar playing. I want to hear from the guitar players because you guys are going to have a more technical understanding than I will ever have of the guitar. But there's a lot going on in here that sounds quite difficult, but I like how approachable and yet insurmountable at the same time it feels. He makes it feel and sound easy, whatever he's doing. There's so much phrasing going on in this track, which I think this one's 10 minutes, right? This version is 9 minutes and 30 seconds. There's so many different phrases that if you were to just like isolate them, some of the guitar fills that he puts in between the words and the verses, of course, the major solos, if you were to just listen to some of those fills completely out of context, they may not even sound like they belong to the same track. And yet, within the context of the track itself, the way he moves to and fro in between is stellar. His voicing in the guitar, I like his singing too, because I did see that he is actually the singer here in the band, but his guitar voice sounds on a first listen, on a first song that I've heard from him, distinctive, just like Hendrix's guitar lines are distinctive. It sounds unique to him. That's brilliant to me. This was so exciting to listen to. This was awesome. I'm sure there are. This right now is like way up here, like it's out of frame, I want to hear a song that's gonna make me like this. This is the epitome. Okay, listen right now. It's the first song I've heard from him, but this like sounds to me like a track that can't be topped. I want to hear the top track. Besides Gallagher himself, I love the piano playing. The piano playing plays a background part to a lot of the music, but more often than not, it actually comes up and I wouldn't say necessarily leads, but kind of offers a different melodic counterbalance to Rory Gallagher's guitar playing, which I just find really nice. It's like the piano player, who's Lou Martin, he knows when to play in the back, he knows when to play to the music and allow Gallagher to kind of do his thing. But there's those times when he comes up, not to steal spotlight, but to share. And both of them together truly light up the work. This is, of course, not denouncing or decrying the drumming and the bass as well. Rod Diath on drums and Jerry McAvoy on the bass. Because I was listening to them too, and I did like some of the movements on the bass, some of the notes that were being played, and once again, kind of how they countered Rory instead of just following in his tracks. I like that. When each of the musicians in the band have their own distinct style that, yeah, they follow and allow someone else perhaps to lead, but they don't follow behind, they follow along. There's a difference in that. And I could hear that from the bass and the drums, but I'll be honest, and I mean, come on. I was really captivated listening to Gallagher, and even the piano in this song. That is amazing. That is really cool. And I like how, of course, this being a live version, you can hear the audience clapping and in the beginning even stomping. I want to know where this was recorded, because the acoustics in here, and especially the way they recorded it, allows so much echo, space, and rebound. Like the stomps in the beginning just sounded huge. Like it sounded like the stadium was just about to collapse. The floor was like shaking. And I can imagine that. Looking at it, it looks like this was recorded. Actually, they were recorded in a few different places. Belfast Ulster Hall, Dublin Carlton Cinema, Cork City Hall. So in a few places there, but I would like to see like the specific room that this was recorded. But regardless, I think this was a crazy, crazy good track, good song. Good singing too. I didn't know who would be singing. I pulled up the lyrics, but I didn't know it was going to be Rory himself that was singing, and his voice was good, absolutely. But that guitar, that's where you're coming to. Let's go over some of these lyrics, huh? This hotel bar is full of people. The piano man is really laying it down. Even the old bartender is as high as a steeple. So why tonight should I wear a frown? Everyone's happy, so why should I be sad? The joint is jumping all around me, and my mood is really not in style. Right now the blues flock to surround me. but I'll break out after a while. While I'm a million miles away, I'm a million miles away, sailing like a driftwood on a windy bay. A million miles away, I'm a million miles away, sailing like a driftwood on a windy bay. So everyone around him's happy. He's not feeling it. He's feeling the blues flocking towards him. He's feeling that blue feeling coming up, surrounding him. But he's saying, you know what? My mood, my blues is not really in style in the place that I'm at. Give me a little bit. I'm going to pick up the pieces and we're going to get to where we need to be. Why ask how I feel? Excuse me. Well, how does it look to you? I fell hook, line, and sinker, lost my captain and my crew. I'm standing on the landing and there's no one there but me. That's where you'll see me looking out on the deep blue sea. There's a song on the lips of everybody. There's a smile all around the room. There's conversation overflowing, so why must I sit here in gloom? This hotel bar has lost all its people. The piano man has caught the last bus home. The old bartender sleeps in the corner, so why must I still be here? I don't know. And he repeats that he's a million miles away. So I like that. Even after the party, the festivities have died down, the piano bar man has left. He's taken the last bus home. The bartender is sleeping in the corner. Everyone's left now. But he's still there. And it seems that he's still kind of catching them blues. He actually just repeats the lyrics there. I'm a million miles away, sailing like a driftwood on a windy bay. So he just feels adrift. He feels a bit lost. He feels like he's not quite in the present. He's not quite aquí. He is ayi. Anyways, this has to be like one of those classic tracks, right? I would love to hear if there's a song better because I truly I can't fathom one being better than this. But I know. I mean, I've seen more recommendations for other tracks, so I mean, and maybe better is not the right word, but I want to be blown again. I want to be blown again. Phrasing, let me know what you guys thought. I want to be mind blown, guys. Let me know what you guys thought of the track in the comments down below. Please. Follow me on Twitter. Support the channel on Patreon if you're interested in doing that. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe and like the video as well. Otherwise, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for the suggestion on this track. By the way, a few people that suggested this track, because I pulled it up, but I totally forgot to mention names. Don Moore. Thank you, Don. I love the name Don. That's a beautiful name. Patrick McGrath, Ben Gaisley. So many people recommended Rory Gallagher. Don Moore, Marabou, Alan Enticott, Wayne Davenport. Hey, we got a city over here in Florida named Davenport. It's down there. Scott Stevens. Gordon Stevens said, I need to get some Rory Gallagher in my life. Well, I got a little bit right now. But thank you all so much for the recommendations. Thank you for leading me to some new and good music. And hopefully I've led a few of you to some new and good music. But enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.